know we've done order of operations before, and we have this idea of BEDMAS that we're going to do brackets first, then exponents, then dividing, then multiplying, then adding, then subtracting. And this is an order to do things when you have to do it by hand, right? And it sometimes comes up that you have to do this by hand. If you win a prize, sometimes they say, in order to accept this prize, you have to answer a skill testing question, no AI allowed, no calculators allowed, and it's always an order of operations. I don't know why. It's always an order of operations
My
math
mom
question.
calls me up for them.
Oh yeah? And you have to do them with, over the phone,
I teach them, yeah.
right?
The teacher.
There's sometimes, it's interesting too, like sometimes I'm at a store and they have like, hey, you could win this brand new golf bag. You just have to fill out your name, and then they have a skill testing question on it that's always a math question. So we need to know how to do our order of operations, but today we also need to know how to use a calculator. So what we're going to do with these questions that are listed here, and these are in your page, is we are going to, and some of them for sure, this one definitely, when I get to G, I would only do that one with a calculator. Because those look like not numbers that I'd want to do without a calculator. But what we're going to do is we're going to see, do you have a calculator that lets you write this in exactly as you see it? So I'm going to pull up my calculator here. Clear everything out. Okay? And my first question has a bracket. So I want to see on your calculator, can you find the bracket button? And then it needs to do 4 minus 5. So I'm going to go 4, subtract 5, close that bracket. Look at my question again. And then plus 2 squared. You want to find a calculator that you can type everything in that you see exactly as you see it.
The answer is 12.
If your calculator doesn't let you type it in all at once, it's going to make, like, you have to know more. You have to be a smarter math student in order for your calculator to work, which can make it a little bit tricky. So I'm going to get you a calculator. You can have your own one there, but I'm going to see if I can find one too that.
It's 12. The answer is 12.
You can try with this one. See if you can type that whole thing in exactly as you see it. And then if you push enter, 3. Did your calculator say 3 when you push enter? Okay. Because this is one of the things that we're going to do together. Does yours let you see everything? As you type it, like you kind of put the bracket out? Okay, so you might want to upgrade to a better calculator. Okay. Mm-hmm.
No, that is called an exponent, and we use the hat key. Entree.
Okay.
Is there anybody that couldn't get 3?
On their calculator.
You could not get 3? 2 to the power of 2 is 2 with the hat key.
Now, if you had to show this work on your own, if it was a non-calculator part of your test, you would need to first do the brackets. So in BEDMAS, we do the brackets first. 4 minus 5, I get minus 1. I kept it in brackets because I'm holding a negative number. Then exponents. 2 squared is 4. So now I have the minus 1 still plus the 4. And now I can add those. Think of your number line. If you're at minus 1 and you added 4, where would you go? Next. The dots are multiplication. Okay, so if you haven't seen dots for multiplication, we want to type this in exactly into our calculator as we see it. And the nice thing about having a good calculator is you can do exactly that. So what did I have? I had 5 times 2. So I go 5 times 2 plus. And then the -4 was in brackets. I can put that -4 in brackets. Here's the first thing that each calculator might have a little bit different. My calculator has a negative sign and a subtract sign. I have to know when I'm putting in a negative number and when I want to subtract. In this question, it's a -4. I look back and then I have what's left times 7, so I go times 7. If we can see exactly what the question, and we can type it in exactly the same way, then we can push enter and our answer will be correct. Did I type anything in wrong, Mr. Shirk?
No.
Yeah, and enter. Did you get -18?
You got error.
You got an error. You might have used the minus sign instead of a negative sign. Right? Because you're writing a math test, you don't want to be like, error, when you write your answer. You're like, my calculator told me syntax error, and that's what I wrote on my test. Well, that probably means we had issues in how we typed it in. Okay? So if I wanted to show my work with BEDMAS, I would have to multiply 5 times 2 and -4 times -28, multiply those first, then add 10 plus -28, get -18. Where's the calculator really nice? I'm going to skip with you guys already to F.
Let's go.
Okay, we got decimals there.
Let's math it up.
So, I go to my calculator. It started with a bracket, and then I had a -0.8, close that bracket. Plus 1.2. So I go plus 1.2 divided by.
Right now we're just doing calculus.
Hit the divide by.
I'll get you the pencil sharpener.
-0.3 in brackets.
You wanted to try and guess.
-0.3 minus a -1.2. Nope, sorry, times 1.5 times 1.5. And if I can type in everything exactly as I see it, and you'll often notice on calculators the divide sign is like a fraction sign. They'll often make it like a fraction sign. And now when I push enter, your calculator has it built in to know all the orders of operations to do it correctly. Tom's too short for that, you might have to do it here, or just switch it with a new pencil.
But I'm seeing that you didn't close the bracket first. So let's.
¿Este punto es lo mismo que 5 por close?
Pero, ¿cómo hago que sea
Tiene que saber que este punto es igual a multiplicación.
¿Y cómo pongo
Se usa estos otros. Sí. Entonces,
Now you try all of them.
Yeah, there's a negative, but there's no exact negative.
Yep.
How do I do the negative?
Okay, so there's